Welcome to IHS Energy CERAWeek On Demand 2014. My name is Michael Stoppard and I'm Chief Strategist for Global Gas at IHS Energy. Well, we're just coming to the end of the gas day here at CERAWeek, and I just want to summarize some of the things we've heard and a little bit of the mood music. Once again, the mood of the gas industry, as in the last few years, has really been very upbeat. I think if we start off and look at what we're hearing on the North American market, we see a continued confidence in the resource space. We're hearing very positive comments about learning and technology improvements in the shale plays. And we see that the plans to export are likely to move ahead. They seem to have momentum, even if they are held up by the regulatory process. For me, it was really striking coming here that despite the polar vortex, the cold weather, and the very high energy prices that we've seen recently in parts of the United States, it hasn't derailed the fundamental belief in the cost competitiveness of the underlying resource space. So that's the story broadly on North America. If we look at global gas markets, as in previous years, very positive outlooks on the growth of demand for global gas, the growth of demand for LNG in particular. But within these positive sentiments, a slightly discordant note, the concern higher than in previous years about costs and how to maintain costs. And so a little bit of an issue about how to reconcile the optimistic views on global gas demand with the concern on costs and with the renewed focus, I think, by many of the investor-producer companies on capital discipline and project prioritization. Moving to the development of international shale, by contrast, the general reaction that I've heard during the day and during the conference has been extremely cautious, verging on negative. A widespread feeling that this is difficult, it's going to take a long time, and we don't have the above ground conditions that are needed to see the shale gas revolution really expand internationally. Not a total consensus here. We did hear confident statements from at least one speaker with regard to China, but in general I was really struck by what I would consider a step back from where we were in previous years. Finally, I should say a quick word about the presentation by Secretary Moniz, the Secretary of Energy of the US, who spoke at lunchtime. What really struck me about his comments were the emphasis he put on renewables and some upbeat comments about how solar costs are coming down, how wind energy, at least for the onshore, is close to cost competitiveness. And so some very positive comments about renewables, which of course raises question marks about the competitiveness which global gas faces from other power generating sources. And that of course is going to be a theme that we will pick up as we move into Power Day on Thursday. So thank you very much, and thank you for listening on CERAWeek On Demand 2014.